City of Stevens Point Administrative Appeals Board meeting, recorded Wednesday, May 13, 2020.
I will call the May 13th, 2020 Appeals Board meeting to order. And welcome to the first remote Appeals Board meeting for the city. Clerk, could you please call the roll?
Sorry, muted. Jennings,
Here.
Nolte. Mr. Nolte? I think he's on. Nabel?
Here.
Fischler?
Here.
Speckman?
Here.
Okay.
And it shows that Marv is trying to connect to audio.
Yes, it does.
All right, we have a quorum. A couple of ground rules. If we could all turn off our mics unless we're actually speaking, that will cut down on background noise. So thank you for that. At this point, Clerk, correct me if I'm wrong, but I do not see any of the appellants here at the meeting.
No, and we did not receive any RSVPs from them or indication that anyone would be joining us remotely.
All right, so we will proceed. Second agenda item is approval of the minutes of the March 4th meeting.
I'll move to approve the March 4th meeting minutes.
I'll second.
All right, we have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Please unmute your mics for the board members. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed, say nay. Motion passes to pass the minutes. All right, let's go through item number 3 is appeal of notice service charge for property maintenance violations. We will go through each one consecutively. Again, we do not see any of the appellants here, beginning with A, 305 2nd Street. I see that Mark Cordes is here, correct? Yes. Do you have any, would you like to give a brief summary of this, please?
I think all these are pretty straightforward. It wasn't, I think they were mostly the same snowfall event. It was just under 4 inches. And all of these were essentially 3 days after the snowfall had occurred. And I think, you know, being later in the season, I think people get a little lazy. And when they only get 3 or 4 inches of snow, they tend not to remove it. We actually have more violations when we have the 2 to 4 inch snowfalls than we do when we have the 6, 8 or more inch snowfalls. I don't really have anything to add. If there's any questions on any of these, you know, feel free to ask, but they're all, I think, similar.
Okay. Go ahead, Alder Nabel. Alder Nabel, sorry, please unmute.
Sorry about that. Thank you. Alder Nabel. I just would like to say that even the appellant had written in here that he had a walking path on our sidewalk, and the ordinance requires the full sidewalk, not just a walking path, to be cleared completely to begin with. So right there was a thinking that that's all he had to do was just do a shovel width, and that's not part of our, it's not allowed in our ordinance to begin with. And again, when they throw snow out there, we all get it, so we go back out there and clear it off. But if he had a path only to begin with, I think that just actually really proves that it was already something he wasn't doing completely correct in the beginning. So I would like to say that I'd like to move to, why can't I think of the word, to
Deny the appeal.
deny the appeal, please. Thank you.
All right. Do we have a second?
I'll second that.
All right, we have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Seeing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Any opposed signify by saying nay. Motion to, or the denial of the appeal is approved. Excuse me. Next is item B, 1741 Oak Street. As Mark Cordes said, these are all very similar. Any discussion or questions for Mark?
The only thing I'll add on this one is what was slightly unusual is it was a corner lot. One sidewalk the snow was removed, appeared by snow blower. The other sidewalk was not touched. So I don't know, I can't remember if this is oversight or what their reason was on their appeal, but one sidewalk was shoveled or the snow was removed, and the other sidewalk, the snow was not removed.
The other comment I'd make is in their appeal, they seem to go and misunderstood the definition of boulevard. They used the wrong one. This is Mark.
Yes.
All right, what are your wishes?
I would move to deny this appeal.
All right. Do a second? All right, we have a motion and a second. Any further discussion, questions, or comments? Seeing none, the motion is to deny the appeal. All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed, say nay. Motion to deny, or the denial of the appeal passes. Next one is C, 2500 Water Street. Any comment, any discussion here? Or questions for Mr. Cordes?
Well, the pictures do it for me, so I'll motion to deny this one too.
And I'll second that motion.
All right, the motion is to deny the appeal. We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed, say nay. Motion to deny the appeal passes. Last one is D511 Michigan Avenue. Any questions for Mr. Cordes or comments?
I would move that we deny this appeal.
I'll second that.
Just for the sake of the record, the basis of this had to do with the property owner being out of the state, correct? And that doesn't relieve their obligation or suspend their obligation to clear the sidewalks. So I think that's what we're responding to. All right, we have a motion and a second to deny the appeal. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed, say nay. The denial of the appeal carries. So that completes agenda item number 3. We'll move on to number 4, which is to schedule the date and time of the next meeting. Do we, Clerk, do we have any pending appeals?
We do not currently have any pending appeals.
My suggestion to the board, it sounds like Wednesdays at 4 work for everyone, but we will just wait and see if we're contacted by the clerk. Is that okay with you?
Yes.
Fine.
Okay, that's fine, yes.
All right. So there's no scheduled meeting at this time. However, future meetings will take place on a Wednesday at 4:00 p.m. when they are scheduled. That exhausts our agenda. The appeals board meeting is adjourned at 4:09. Thank you, everyone.
A video of this meeting is available for viewing on the city's website, stevenspoint.com/videos.